So welcome back, everybody. Just gonna get a wiggle on and get this straw baled. Not got a lot of time before it gets dark, with it being August. So what I'm going to do is going to pick up a Bailey Autoload trailer. I'm also going to pick up a Quickie bale spike, and also going to pick up a Lizard Pro bale as well. That's the Autoload bale spike, well, bale stacker slash spike, to help with this. This is actually going to be my second time recording this because I messed up yesterday when I did the recording and I didn't record properly. So I had all sorts of issues with the trailer anyway. And overall, across these two fields, we ended up with like 68 bales, which is a lot to do manually anyway. So I did originally do one trailer full manually. And then I thought, why not just use the Pro bale? It's in between. It's not fully auto load. You still have to do a bit of work yourself. So we'll do that. So I'll go down and pick those up. And I'm going to get a Pottinger baler, since it allows me to get the larger size bales in the round bales, and it wraps as well. I'd rather do separate wraps, which will be good. What I'll do is I'll send back. I'll come back with the Merlot to pick up the trailer. We'll just go down and pick up the Pottinger now, and then get that going, and then come back with the Merlot for the bale trailer. I did also take some time to set up some auto drive courses. I did find that there is partial setup based on the main roads and stuff already set up, so I've been going through and making the changes to just connect some of those roads and road networks in. Put the fat silo in, along with the diesel tank and the repair station and a few other bits as well. So we're just going to need to connect this one up here. So we'll just turn this on here. Actually, we'll just pull in and set up a two-way course here. And then we'll come back out and join them together properly. Actually, let's delete that. Let's just change the settings on here so it doesn't connect them. Where is it? Can't see it. Autocorrect, there we go. Let's set that off. Apply that. Okay. We'll just go down here and do a path around here. Back here. Stop there, and then just connect with the one-way. Okay. So do we have we don't have a front load on this, so never mind. Right, so let's buy the baler. I'm going to finance this. Finance it over 2 years. make it easy for the payments, and then if we make enough money, we can always pay it off a little bit sooner anyway. Completely off the mark there. Okay. Go out here and just quickly join these up. And we should be able to send it to the right field. Oh, bit of a traffic jam here. That's probably my fault from before, never mind. Come back here. Okay, see if we can weave our way around this mess. Cheers guys, see you later. Right, let's have a look what we've got here. So we're going to field 41 first. I'll head off over there. Turn this off now. Right, we'll let him go over there. I'll go and grab the Merlot. We'll head on down. Up a bit so we don't crab walk across the drive. Oh, I hate four-wheel steering. Oh, we have a rear wheel on this. Never mind, that'll work. Should see, here he comes, coming the other way. I'm going to let him get past. Alright, so we'll see you back at the field. Hey, welcome back. So picked up the trailer, picked up the pro bale, and the guy in the baler should be running around already. So we've got this here. Yep, we've got one out already. So we'll go over and we'll quickly set this up. So it needs a little bit of quick setup just to make sure it triggers and picks up okay. So this is available in the mod hub, PC and consoles. So let's just pause it there. So if we go and look at this, show the trigger, so we can see the trigger there. What you can do is you can move that trigger point in and out depending on where your bales are, etc. So normally it starts off way back here like this, but once you pick up one, it won't trigger them, won't trigger the pickup properly. So you need to move that trigger out with your mouse. So you right click and move it out slowly to maybe about there. We'll have to try this out and see where this looks. And then press B to start auto loading. It should reorientate the bales as well. There we go. So doesn't look like we're quite far enough out there, so we'll need to adjust that out the side a little bit, maybe about that much. See how that looks. Yeah, that should be okay. So let's we'll test another one out. You can't actually turn off the trigger display while it's loaded, so we'll have to wait for another one to pop out and then drop them off. And then we'll take it from there. This is kind of a in between and not a full auto load trailer where you're just running around and they're just popping on the side, and doing a bit of manual work yourself on these. So yeah, that seems to be working okay. So let's unload the bales, turn off the trigger, and then start the auto load again. I might I haven't got my farm stick set up at the moment because I was having some trouble with my PC power supply a while back, and had to pull everything apart to put a new power supply in and everything, because the one I had blew up, which was nice. Just haven't had a chance to put it back yet, so I'll probably do this at some point. Maybe I'll get it set up for the grass bales. So this will take three round bales, and if you're a square bale fan, it'll take 4 square bales. So it's pretty nice. It's in between, not too cheaty. Like I say, you've got to do a bit of manual work on it anyway, so you can still knock them off the trailer and everything, but at least you're not whizzing around, just running by the side of the bales, picking them up with the trailer, which is just a little bit too much. But even with Loki's Autoload that I've got on this Bailey trailer, you have to stop to pick up the bales as well, which is kind of okay as well. But that can be a bit of a pain as well. So this is kind of an in-between option, I think. Kind of a good option. But we'll see. We'll see how it works. Could be a complete disaster. And these bales may be a little high for going in the shed, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to the shed. See, just off a bit there. Go, drop those down. Unload. I'll pop a strap on these. I just want to reorientate that trailer a bit, since I've knocked it. I'll bring it in the field a little bit more now. Okay, so I'll get on this, and we'll drop this into a time lapse, and we'll see you back once we've completed this field and the other field. Like I said, based on my last recording, I got about 68 bales. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same this time. So see you later. welcome back everyone. Finished all the pickup of the straw and everything. We've got approximately just over 700,000 litres of straw, so that's pretty good. I've just dropped them all in the storage unit over the way by the big cow barn. Probably going to bring a couple of those back and drop them in the shed over here. Maybe not the straw, but maybe hay and some silage at some point, because I don't think we need straw in here. I don't think it actually takes straw, if I remember right. Yeah, it doesn't take straw, so we don't need any straw in there, but we do need hay and silage for the little guys here, and also silage for the heifers around the corner, or even hay as well. So yeah, I was thinking about dropping some of that stuff in here. So speaking of silage, we're going to need to make some. Actually, I'll just go back and look at what we got off those fields. So for the oats, we got close to 85,000 litres, which should it was just under 100,000 here in income, and then for the wheat, about 26,000 in income, 35,000 litres. So not too bad. Not too shabby. It's a bit of incoming money anyway. And then the straw is we already had some straw because we'd purchased some. So yep, not too bad at all. So field wise, what we're going to do is we've got all these grass fields. We've got 39, 38, 35, 34, 33 and 36 to do. These come to roughly a total acreage of about 52 acres, give or take. It's difficult to calculate because field 35 actually encompasses all of this, which is like 21 acres in total. So I averaged this out to be about 10 acres based on this field size here. So that's just a rough estimate. So going to get all these mowed, and then I need to figure out what to do. Going to need some hay. So I need a couple of fields hayed, tedded, and then windrowed. Going to need some silage bales for the heifers, possibly the calves, and then I was thinking about doing some loose silage in some of the clamps actually, for picking up for the cows. So I may do these over here that way since they're close by to where the clamps are. May make sense. Maybe do 2 fields of hay and 2 fields of wrap silage here, but we'll see how we go. These are fairly small fields, so I'll have to see. Maybe once we got to this stage, we'll row this one up and ted it and row it, and see how many bales we get off here before making a decision on what to do with the rest of these. So I'm going to forward this into September, and I'll pick you up then. Okay, so welcome back everyone. Got some incredibly thick fog going on. You can see up there in the top. I've got 8 hours of thick fog. That's part of the realistic weather mod. So we can just see what it's like here. It's absolutely nuts. It's kind of cool though. So I'm going to see how far we can get with this. In fact, I can't even see where the shed is at the moment. There we go. That's that shed. So over to the larger shed, if we can. Oh yeah, I'm going through the door over here. So it's cool, but it's that's a lot. I mean, it's even dark in here for some reason. No, I don't have the lights on. Maybe it's just because I've got the doors open. No, the lights are on. So we'll go and see if we can pick up the the mowers. But I really don't think this is going to be doable. In fact, I don't even know what I'm stuck on now. Yeah, this isn't going to work, so I'm just going to advance it on somewhat, see if it clears up, because I can't work in this really. Okay, so that turned out to be a whole day affair, so I've had to basically skip over into day 2 of September. It was a complete wasted day, but you know what? Stuff happens. And I think it's kind of cool in a way. It's annoying, sure, but you know what? That's the types of things you have to put up with. Real farmers have that issue. So, you know, there we are. So let's just drop this away, and then we'll get a front mower. I mean, you can still see it's still pretty foggy out here. Even now, but at least it is a little bit clearer. Should hopefully burn off in an hour or two. Oops. All right, so set a course upon it. I did do this yesterday. It was a bit of a pain for course play, but we'll give it another go and see how it goes. I did 2 headlands, so maybe I'll knock it down to 1 on this one, just to make it a little bit easier. I had some issues yesterday. I'll leave it on round corners as well, because that was causing it a problem. I can go and tidy those up after. Take that down, even though we're not using it. All right. So, this one was which? This one was field 35, so I'll have to redo these because courseplay keeps them, even though I have to go back to an old setting. Let's generate that. Actually, it's missing that top portion, which is okay. I'll do that manually, I think. Yeah, that'll work. That's actually better, because that's where it's having all the issues. So let's get rid of this. So let's get rid of them all. Actually, no, the other 2 are okay. It's just this one that's the problem. Okay. Oh, it should be good. No. Oh, actually, just one other thing as well. I did notice. I was just checking the food on the cows and stuff. So these guys seem to be doing okay. Using up straw, slurries going up, etc. The heifers, they're using some of their food, meadow, and their silage. Well, for some reason, the calf shed hasn't changed. The food it's used out of the hay, which is a little weird. I mean, it's not done that since August. Productivity is 80%, I can't remember whether that actually changed, whether that's gone up or not. The water's going down a little bit, but food consumption hasn't changed, so I'm not sure why that is. I'll just have to keep an eye on it and see what happens. Okay. First waypoint. All right, so we'll get these fields mowed, and we'll see you back in a bit. I'll probably put this on a time lapse. Probably no point in doing the cinematic for this. It's probably a bit too foggy for that. Even doing on the time lapse isn't going to be great, but can maybe do a close up of this. We'll see. All right, see you shortly. Okay, so welcome back. I'm just going to start tedding this first field and get that one going while it finishes off that other one. To make myself useful. So with the real moisture mod as well, or realistic weather mod I should say, take a look and see what the moisture level in here is. So it's 8.3%. Should be a little bit wetter than that, but yep, it tells us we need to TED it. So we'll get that TEDed, and then we'll it won't let us pick it up straight away. We need to let it actually dry out properly, which is kind of cool. Let's do this with a bit of guidance steering, maybe. Okay. So we'll just get on with this, and we're back again shortly. Okay, so can't win today. No, we've got rain today. We had fog yesterday. But it doesn't look like there's a lot of grass down here, but I think that's just because of the texture on here, because I did modify the grass texture, so I'm hoping it's still actually going to pick up a lot. So what we're looking for is this moisture to get up a bit here. We'll have to see how we go. I thought it actually came up and said whether it was ready to pick up or not, but we'll have to see how that works out. So I'm gonna jump back into the other JD and get the other fields done. We've got 2 more fields left. Yeah, we've got 38 and 39 to do. Do need to refuel it. I do believe so. Let's yeah, it's going to need some fuel, so we'll get that done. So yeah, I'll just go and read up on the realistic weather stuff again on the tedding portion and see about that, just to see whether we should expect something different. But we'll get this refueled, I should say, not refilled. And then I'll get on with the other 2 fields. So okay, so we'll just call it a day for this episode.
Again, if you like my content, please like and subscribe. Leave any comments in the chat below. Episode 3 should be out the following week. I'm looking to deploy these to YouTube Saturday mornings, 8 AM Eastern. And then for my other series, my roleplay series, those come out on Wednesdays at 8 AM Eastern. So again, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like me.